matchup in this one. Two Western Conference powerhouses.
And for all we know, this could be a future playoff matchup. So this is an important test for both teams. They each get an opportunity to see how they stack up against the top of home.
Now the Lakers starting group. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. James is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Ayton in at the center position.
And you know James isn't thinking twice about that shot. Knows he has the green light.
SGA against Doncic. Pulls it up. For three, Holmgren. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
A nice shot by Doncic.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by SGA.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Tim, the Thunder with an MVP in SGA, an all-star in Jalen Williams. Man, this is one deep team.
Well, they may not have the top-tier star power of some other teams, but if they keep playing like this, they will become household names.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Free throw good, LeBron. The Thunder have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. On the wing, Williams. Holmgren outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Nice shot by Smart.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. And here's Reeves outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
Now, here's Holmgren. The shot by Williams, no good.
Well, he wanted to answer that three with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
And here's Reeves outside. Nailed from three-point land. Reeves has got 9.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Well, this run has given them a bit of separation, but few leads in this league are safe.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Vanderbilt's checked in for Marcus Smart.
Number 2, Jared Vanderbilt.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Gilgeous-Alexander, and he drops it in from the low post. He has 6.
Oh, silky smooth shot there by Gilgeous-Alexander. He knew the floater was the right move to beat the defense.
And here's Reeves outside. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Williams for 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Tim, DeAndre Ayton was coveted as the #1 overall pick back in 2018.
Well, he moves so well for a 7-footer, and he's got great touch out to the mid-range. Kevin, his offensive game is special.
Ayton kicks to Vanderbilt. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Reeves, that's a 2-pointer. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Reeves has got 14 points for the game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses too throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Back to you, Kev.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. And then for Los Angeles, Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Ayton. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. And Jake LaRavia is subbed in for Vanderbilt. Now, here's Doncic. And here's Reeves outside. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
3 points.
Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. Thunder trailing by 18. Wallace looking for an opening. And the dunk by Wallace.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Pass to LaRavia. Now here is Hachimura. The 3 for Doncic. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
Now here's Wallace. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Pass to Hachimura. Reeves in the corner. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And right there, you see the decision-making ability of Hachimura. Sets his man up perfectly.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Williams finds Wallace. Higgins outside. Here's Mitchell. The Lakers with the rebound.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Austin Reeves has been on display for L.A. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Lakers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist numbers.
So for the Lakers right now, they've got James, Luke Kennard out there with LeBron James. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Kleba in at the 5, roaming the paint. Tim, when you think about how the game is currently being played, how hard do you think it is to defend?
It's a lot tougher than it used to be because you have much more ground to cover defensively with the number of three-point shooters that are on the floor, plus the number of guys that understand how to draw fouls.
And the league changes, don't they, in the way they officiate, so that is kind of an ever-changing way to grasp what you do on the defensive end.
Yeah, the league has tried to help defenders, give them a little bit more leeway because of how difficult it is to defend this level of skill.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
And Mitchell drops them both. Los Angeles has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. From deep, James. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one. Mitchell wide open. Off target from outside. Lakers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. And the dunk by James.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
It's good. Holmgren's got 5 now.
Oh, good defense. Holmgren just too tall, and boy, is he skilled.
We know about Holmgren's exceptional play defensively, but Tim, talk about his offensive game.
Well, he's incredibly versatile, Kevin. He can score down low, he can handle the basketball, shoots the 3, and I'm not talking about standstill shots. He has the mobility to even come off screens.
Here's Joe. Offline with his 3.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Kennard for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Kennard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
And here's Reeves outside. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate, like guys he cannot miss.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And he's good on the 3 ball. Kennard's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Lakers. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Oklahoma City. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
James, the pass to James. Lakers working the ball around now. And here's Reeves outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Pass to Holmgren for the 3. Kleba with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Wasted no time on that one. Reeves has got 31.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Kennard against Wallace. Drains it from beyond the arc. Wallace has got 5.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here's Wallace. He has 5. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The drive by... Oh, he threw that one down!
My goodness!
Wow!
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Now, here's Kennard. He has 6. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Kennard's got 9 points in the quarter.
He is in a zone right now. Every three he puts up seems to be going down.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Lets it go from deep. Kleber with the rebound. Kleber's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Reeves outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And what a first half he's having from downtown. He has been locked and loaded since the moment he stepped on the floor.
To the left wing. Here's Kleber. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Austin Reeves really making a difference here.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
Here's Doncic. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
If he gets that kind of space on the perimeter, you know it's going in.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic with the block.
The anticipation is there for Luka on defense.
That bucket in no time at all. Reeves has got 37.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. And the rejection by Ayton. Here's James. And the dunk by James.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Now, here's SGA. He's got 10. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 in the game.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
From deep, Reeves. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
For three.
Reeves has got a pair of threes now here in the third for Los Angeles. And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because he thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust not only physically but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
Absolutely. It changed everything for his approach.
That free throw good from SGA. And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking his offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Oh, Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it.
Now Williams, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go, hits it from three-point range.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Reeves gets the bucket.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And another three for the Lakers.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Williams with a clean look, and the Thunder another three.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And that one's good by LeBron.
Showing some range, LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
Holmgren outside. Triton inside.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And here's Reeves outside. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 9th assist in the game now. Holmgren outside. Over LeBron. Holmgren can't hit. And they've had a tough time scoring in the half court.
Credit the defense for making it hard on them. They've done a great job of disrupting the timing and spacing of their offense. And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
Wallace has checked in for Dort. The Lakers also making some changes. Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. And Jake LaRavia is subbed in for Smart. And the basket by SGA.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
A three. And yep, another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Gilgeous-Alexander with the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20 points.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And that one's good, LaRavia.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Lets it go from 14. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Laravia finds Doncic. On the wing, Reeves. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
Puts up a deep three. And that one released in time, but no good. Austin Reeves has been on display for the Lakers. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his three-point made total even higher on what has been a historic night for him. Back right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Taking a look at Los Angeles. He's out there with Hachimura. Then it's Jake LaRavia. Then it's Smith, and it's Connect in at the three. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Well, one thing that has stood out to me, and it's been a major difference maker, is they're playing with great pace, getting out on the break every chance they get.
As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Tim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, say?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit, who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Boy, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure. And here is Wallace. After Rui Hachimura gets his shot to go from deep. Wallace, good.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Yep, that one goes.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
The Lakers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. And that one's good, LaRavia.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well. Great use of the bounce pass right there, setting up his teammate.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Trains the three-pointer.
If any defense gives you that much cushion, you have to take that shot.
And it's Nick Smith with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Mitchell. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's SGA. Buried from 15 feet out. SGA's got 22.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. And slam dunk by SGA.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Reeves, that's a two-pointer, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
And that one drops for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Reeves gets the bucket.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
The drive by
2
LeBron.
minutes.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
James.
He's got 26.
Yeah, so tenacious on the attack. LeBron isn't bothered by a little contact on that drive.
He gets it in there.
There is no doubt he's been the dealer for them on offense, but he is going to need some support from his teammates.
James finds Hachimura. Reeves. And again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Wallace dishes to Williams. Makes it off the glass.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Outside, James. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer.
LeBron James.
LeBron's got 29 in the game.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Austin Reeves.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
Nice shot by James.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Now here's Wiggins. Sinks the triple.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Well, they have finally found something that's working, but it's against a defense that clearly has let up since they have the lead.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them. Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. LeBron with the bucket.
And once James catches fire, just keep feeding the beast. It is that simple.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Nobody near Williams. That three off the mark. And here's Hayes. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure did. They just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us. They play together, they play hard, they play tough, so we had to bring that fight tonight.
You brought it. It paid off. Congrats.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Austin Reeves.